The Justice Department says it will submit a case update to the International Criminal Court investigation into the Duterte administration's war on drugs. During a forum on Wednesday, Justice Secretary Boying Remulla says they will provide the International Tribunal a case update out of friendship and respect. Remulla adds that the wheels of justice are moving as they continue to take action on the reported drug war killings.
Recall that the ICC gave the Philippines until September 8 to provide any observations on the planned reopening of the probe. This comes after ICC Chief Prosecutor Karim Khan requested to resume the investigation into the war on drugs that was carried out under the administration of then-President Rodrigo Duterte.
As I said before, we are doing everything as a matter of comity, friendship and respect among nations and multilateral agencies. We are not submitting anything as a matter of compliance. And we are not members of the ICC anymore. We have withdrawn from the Rome Statute. And there is no compulsory process for them to go into the country and start investigating anything.
And here to discuss the country's plan on the ICC probe, we have with us Justice Secretary Boying Remulla. He's joining us via Zoom. Good evening and welcome to The Big Story, Secretary.
Good evening, Ed, and good evening, Gretchen, and good evening to everybody.
Thank you, sir, for joining us tonight. Sir, beginning with the ICC probe, you have said that we are going to cooperate not out of compliance, but because of international friendship. Can we just qualify that? To what degree of cooperation are you looking at in terms of the data you intend to share? Are you just going to give observations of the Philippine government, or are you going to share other data that they may ask for in terms, for example, of cases and case details?
Well, Ed, everything is still being worked out now, especially the case build-up of many of the cases. But whatever available data we have, we are sending it now to Solicitor General Guevara for his perusal so that he can prepare whatever submission he wants to give to the members of the court or to the people behind the court. Because, as I said earlier, as I've said in previous discussions, we are not doing this out of compliance, but out of comity, as we are not members of the ICC anymore. So, given that, we still want to give them the information that they may wish to seek. But anyway, our department is busy collating the data needed, and of course, still gathering evidence through our own means available, the means available to us, to the NBI, and to the other informers that we may have who can give us the facts behind the cases. We are still in the process of looking for eyewitnesses because it's the hardest thing to do right now is to prove a case without any witness. That is a basic tenet of evidence that you have to prove a case beyond reasonable doubt to be able to put somebody in jail and to hold anyone responsible or accountable. So we will not stop doing this job. We will be on the lookout for all of the people who may wish to help us get available evidence and narratives behind what happened in many of these cases, especially what we call the EJ case, whether it's law enforcement agents involved, whether it's leftist elements or communist elements or private armed groups. We really don't care as long as we know the truth behind these incidents.
Secretary, your reaction to ICC Prosecutor Karim Khan's statement that there have been no genuine investigations and no indication that domestic authorities are investigating alleged systematic nature of these and other killings, no probe on any individual ordering, planning, or instigating the EJ case?
I am not answerable to Mr. Khan. I am answerable to my people. I'm answerable to the Filipino people. He may wish to say what he wishes to say, but whatever he has on hand sounds like propaganda for people who do not like our politics.
Well, sir, if we do share any data with the ICC, that's coming from our end, but what if the ICC still insists on pushing through with an on-site investigation in the Philippines, just in case it does, if they intend or they express their intentions to come and visit and to conduct an on-site investigation here, will they be welcome? Will they be allowed?
What law will they use to investigate? What compulsory process will they use to get witnesses to move forward? I don't see the point. They don't have any jurisdiction in our country. When you want to investigate, you have to have compulsory process. You have to have the laws by which you operate. When there are no laws stated, if it's under the laws of the Philippines, they will have to cooperate with us or us cooperate with them. But because we are not members of the ICC, they will have to respect that.
But sir, at the very least, would they be allowed to visit, with or without the presumption that they will conduct an investigation here formally? Will they be allowed to visit as members of the ICC?
As members of the ICC, I don't see a formal way to do it. We may welcome them to a chat, or maybe we can talk to them. But for them to assert power over us is not negotiable.